What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Kiran Amegadjie, I believe that's how you say it, offensive lineman from Yale. He's 6'5", 323 pounds. And like I said, he is from Yale. So definitely a lack of competition, that's for sure. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Not a lot of knee bend, plays very high. His base gets pretty wide at times too. Leans a lot, like a lot. And especially if you're 323 pounds, 6'5", if you're leaning forward and someone pulls cloth or hits you with a swim move, you can end up on your face quite a lot. Not a fan of that. If you end up against an opponent that knows how to use their hands. Needs to do a better job mirroring people post-contact. He kind of tends to stop his feet post-contact a lot. And because he plays so high, he also tends to shoot his hands pretty high, which isn't really where you're powerful. Seems to consistently want to get one hand inside, one hand outside, which is okay. Not my preference. I do prefer both hands inside. That's generally the technique I prefer, and what seems to work most effectively. His hands also aren't the most accurate. Feet are decent, but he needs to keep them moving post-contact. Should probably stay at tackle. Don't really want him moving to guard. I don't think he necessarily has the anger for it. I think strength would probably be okay, but I think he should stay at tackle. One thing I'm not a fan of, though, is that he plays for Yale and isn't whooping the lawyers and accountants and other people that aren't going to be football players. Like, if you're going to play for Yale and you're playing against, like, you know, Harvard and shit, then I want you to bully the Harvard children. Like, if you're going to be playing in a small... If you're a big fish in a small pond, I want you to be eating those little fish, if that makes sense. And, like, he's not dying a painful death, but, like, and he's playing decent football, but I want you bullying those lawyers and mortgage loan processors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just kind of my thought there. People are talking about him as, like, a second or even third round pick. He's a day 3 guy to me. It just kind of is what it is. But yeah, I think on a technical level, I think he's missing a lot. Like I said, knee bend isn't great. Plays high. Hands aren't the greatest. Feet are just fine. Yeah, lot to work on here. So. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you like it, appreciate that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.